Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, my name's Jelena on the what? LBE. All right, y'all, back with another video. Happy Thursday. I am back in the shop, ready to get to rocking and rolling. I paused in the place of what I got going on right here just so I can get my orders out this morning. But anywho, we coming back with 2-piece specials. For those y'all who saw my 5-piece Dollar General remake, I guess you could call it upgrade. You would have seen these boxes in my video. These are, everybody's saying they're charcuterie boxes. Listen, I didn't look at the label. I just saw the box, I saw the price, and I said, I'm getting those because that's pretty cheap. So with that said, I did find some on Amazon that look similar to these, and I do have a link for them. I want to say they're anywhere between $14 and $15. Y'all please don't quote me on this. Just go to my description when I post this video and look in the link and grab the link and see if you can, if it's in your budget range, if you want to get these boxes. Okay. I try my best when I'm making gifts. I try to find stuff for me personally, but also something that's affordable. For some of you all who are just trying to, like, oh well, if your pockets are not there to make like a whole bunch of like large gifts or stuff like that, and all you can really do is afford to make small gifts, I try to find you containers that you can pull that off with, that won't break your pockets, but you got to be committed to make the investment, and you got to be committed to make the gifts. Okay, because you can make the investment all day long, but you got these sitting on the shelf just collecting dust. Is not a good thing. Okay, now yes, I do have a lot of boxes and a lot of containers that I sit on my shelf because I run gifts on a daily basis. Okay, now maybe some days I don't have an order, but then when the orders do come in, yeah, okay, like this morning I had several I had to get out this morning. So anywho, just an FYI, if you're committed to making small gifts and small gifts only, I advise you to do it during Christmas. Start doing Christmas, because Christmas time is the best time to make small and inexpensive gifts. Okay. And also if you are trying to attend vendor events and things of that nature, I really advise you to try to come up with as many as you possibly can. Like, do not put a cap on small inexpensive gifts, especially for these vendor events. Okay. I'm just saying, the time of the year, the time of the essence, this is the time where everybody has to buckle down and pay these expensive bills, because the wintertime brings high prices in most cities and states. And you have to stretch your dollars. Okay, and I'm here to stretch all of my customers' dollars as much as I possibly can with these inexpensive gifts. So that's my commitment to my customers and to myself, is to just keep going. Okay, I don't have no cap on how many gifts I'm gonna have by the time Christmas get here. But I can tell you, I'm way past 500, okay? And that is not including the gifts at my mama's house. I'm just saying, okay? She does not have a lot of inexpensive at her house. She has like anywhere between probably like $35 and up, if I even have any $35 left over there, because I have literally sold majority of those throughout the year. So that is a blessing, but it's also like, my girl, you need to restack it, because you got a whole other wind of holidays coming up. So I've definitely been working diligently on trying to get as many inexpensive gifts as I can. So using these boxes, like I said, the link will be in my description on these, the ones that I found on Amazon for you guys. And if it's within your budget, by all means get them. If it's something that you just see me make and like, I'm gonna use those, and then you get them and don't use them, send them back to Amazon for somebody else that's gonna use them. Okay, don't let these sit on yourself, collect 12 million days of dust. That's just my word to wise. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but that's just an advice. Okay, there's some people out there that really can utilize these, and you buying it up and ain't did nothing with them. Okay, and then also for the newbies, this is something that you can probably tap into if you're trying to like start small and just do all small gifts. This is a little container or something you can tap into as well. It comes in a 50 count, I believe, for like $14-15. Listen, you do the math on how much it is a piece. Okay, not really breaking your pockets at all. And if you do like I do, separate your stuff. Hence, this is one of the items that's going in this gift concept. These big old jokers is like $2 or $3 a piece. So if you got your hands on some of these, separate them. You don't always have to put the whole box in there, okay? Unless you're doing like a bigger basket, then by all means put the whole box in there. But even with a bigger basket, I can still rock these. And just an idea too for you, some of y'all. If you need a certain color bath bomb, quit going to Dollar Tree and buying the certain colors, okay? I'm finna show you something real quick. Say for instance, I was doing a Christmas theme basket and I needed something small to finish it off, right? Something small, finish it off. And I was like, man, I need it in a color, certain color. Okay, if you got wrapping paper, y'all see how I'm looking at y'all. If you got wrapping paper, okay, these are my little scraps. And I always save your scraps because you never know when you're going to need them. But if you got wrapping paper, okay, I may have to cut this a little bit. And I think I will. Let's cut that off right there. And then let's cut this at an angle. And then that at an angle. Because I want this to be at an angle. But if you have wrapping paper, and you need something to go over your bath bomb, or you need a bath bomb or something to fill in that space. Okay. I'm just saying. Y'all know how when you see bath bombs or see items that are covered in something, put a piece of tape. I got the little circle tape things. That's what I'm using, y'all. Listen, if you ain't got that, just use a regular piece of tape. Fill in the space. I'm just saying. And if you want to get technical, you know what I'm saying, you can always take your printer, if you got a printer with some ink, and print off bath bombs on like some sticker paper or something and put it on top of, for those y'all who are very high tech, with all your stuff. Or if you got like some labels and you got a label machine, or you got a printer that can print on some labels, and you want to put bath bombs across the top of this so they know what it is. Stop going out to Dollar Tree and buying color coordinated bath bombs if you got a whole bunch of these right here. Make it do what it do, okay? Easy pop that in here with some items and you got a whole Christmas themed situation going on. Okay? That's my little tip for today. Stop trying to color coordinate and buy everything in the store that's color coordinated. Make it color coordinated on your own. And I know you're like, well, that's deceiving them. No, it's not. How many bath bombs you don't unwrapped that's been wrapped, and some of them come wrapped up in paper, that's been unwrapped and it's a whole nother color than what it was on the wrapping paper? Okay then, don't worry about it, I wait. Quit overspending, okay? Get creative. You can probably put a piece of ribbon around here if you just so choose to make a little bow to go on top of this joker. Okay, put a little piece of ribbon around there, make it look cute, little bow on top of it. Whatever you want to do to fancy it up. I'm just saying, quit worrying about color coordinating. Look and see what kind of wrapping paper you got and color coordinate with your wrapping paper. You wrap boxes, don't you? Yeah, okay then. Same situation. You wrapping a box. This is a box. The box is white. You need it in red. You wrap it in red wrapping paper. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's your nugget for today. Okay, that was a free one. All right. Anyway, let me take this apart because I don't need it. And yeah, you just wasted wrapping paper. No, I didn't. That was crap. I could do nothing else with that anyway. But I'm just saying, y'all, in general, like, I'm using pink because I have the color coordination stuff to go with it. But again, if you need this in red, you need it in, say for instance, all you have is brown tiles and you need this in like a gold or something, find some gold wrapping paper if you ain't already got it. Take you some brown craft paper if you got that. Just figure out how to color coordinate it. If you got a brown teddy bear, or brown, like I'm using teddy bear towels, okay? That's the second piece. I'm using my towels, okay? For instance, these towels is brown. And all you have is like red wrapping paper, or burgundy wrapping paper, or blue wrapping paper. Just make it color coordinate. Do what you gotta do. If this is all you got, color coordinate it. And even if you got some that you found on clearance, the real bigger ones, that you found on clearance, maybe 75 cents, 50 cents, 25 cents, whatever, at Walmart, stuff like that, and they're rainbow colored, color coordinate them jokers with some wrapping paper. I'm just saying. And match it with what you need to match it with. So while we're speaking on the towels, I'm using the thick towels on these concepts because I'm making the teddy bear towels. Now, with the teddy bear towels, I chose to use these thick ones versus the ones from Walmart where you get the big multi-pack, because those are thinner towels. Now, I personally love those towels, and I have them all in my bathroom. But the thick ones is what I need for the bears, because it fulfills the bear better in my concepts than it does the thinner ones. With the thinner ones, I feel like I have to add an extra piece. And I want to keep these as, you know, whatever number I choose to keep them at, which is, this is a 2-piece special. Towel and a bath bomb. That's it. That's all. Put it in a box, wrap it up, make it go. Okay. And the ribbon that I use, and when the towel teddy bears, you know, you would like to tie a little bow around them, I use this ribbon right here wrapped around the towels. It covered 3 bells at one time with that one string of ribbon. Reuse the stuff, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that ribbon wrapped around that towel to go in and make some little mini bows to go around, little neckties or whatever to go around the teddy bears. Now, for the ones that I don't have the white in, I use my burlap. I get this from Old Time Pottery. I love this ribbon right here. It makes, oh my God, it just makes the gifts look so good. So anyway, we got the boxes. You got the links, or you're gonna get the links once this video is over. And then, like I said, I did my towel teddy bears. Now, if you need the description of the towel teddy bears, baby, listen, you on your own, okay? You on your own. Alright, this ain't the video for you. You want to learn how to make these? YouTube University. There's several videos out there. I even had to YouTube it again to remember how to make these, because I ain't made them in a while. But as you can see, I've tied my little burlap around these because I ran out of the white. And because I did burlap, because the basis of this is craft. Now, the link that I'm going to give you, they come in white, brown, pink, and I think some other colors. So you do what you do. I chose this one because this is a neutral color to go with everything. And to color coordinate these in with this right here, because I don't have any white ribbon, I decided to use my burlap ribbon to go with these. Okay. The next thing I did was I stuffed the base of the container with some shred. Now, I chose this color right here because, as y'all see, I got some blue teddy bears. Okay, my first set of teddy bears was white. Now, you can get them. I got mine. My blue ones came from Dollar General on the Purple Dot clearance event, discount sale, and all that above, where they was like $1 and I think 25 cents. Which made them 25 cents a piece per towel, because it's a 5-pack. Now, you can do like I did. Also, and I went to City Trends because I remember Still Classy talking about City Trends marking a lot of stuff down. And then I saw S. Marie's video. And real quick, Still Classy, your recording is coming, by the way. I'm gonna just let you know that. So anyway, she know what I'm talking about. I saw S. Marie find some towels on clearance. And so I just knocked over my lids. But anyway, I seen her find some towels on clearance. And so I was like, okay, well, let me go try to check the towels over there, because them towels look pretty thick for what I need them for. So I did find one 6-pack on clearance, but I found the rest of them on regular price for $2.99. So you get a 6-pack for $2.99, 50 cents a piece. For all you newbies out here that's trying to make some gifts, get creative, okay? You got to get creative with your budget. I worked my budget when it was very, very low, and it ain't extremely high right now. But because I've accumulated, you know, quite a bit of merchandise over the years and things of that nature, I'm able to, you know, go in, and then I don't mind spending $3 on 6 towels. Okay? When I know I'm about to split it up anyway and make it do what it do. So, got my towels, got my shred. Added my shred in here. The reason why I filled the bottom up with shred is because I want to elevate this into the lid, because I don't know if you guys know or not, but the lids have a compartment at the top as well. So y'all see all that space? I want to make sure that my items are going to be up in the lid versus down in the bottom, the base. Because if they're in the base and nothing's filling the lid, they're going to be shaking and baking and all over the place. I don't want that. Because I'm not glued out nothing down in this. I'm just going to be one and done. So, with that said, we're going to lay down the teddy bear in here. Now, they're like, LB, where the bath bomb going to go? Right in between the teddy bear legs. We're going to leave that there. Okay? Because some of y'all mind be going 12 miles per hour. But we're going to set the bath bomb in between the teddy bear legs. Okay? Now we're gonna apply some pressure to that because the bath bomb is thick. It's a little high. So I want to make sure it sets down there nice and neat. Now what I have to do is add in a little bit of shred down at the bottom, which is normal once you get that bath bomb in there, because it kind of moves the shred a little bit. But I always want to make sure this is fulfilled as much as possible, okay? So as you can see, I'm going to hold the bath bomb down. This is what it looks like before you put the lid on, okay? 2-piece special. Run it all day. I mentioned this idea in my last video. Y'all probably weren't listening. But I was so sincere about it that I brought it to life, okay? Because I was like, I need some more inexpensives. I need some more grab and goes. I need some more something that's going to make them curious about what it is. And that's mainly the main thing. When I create these small gifts, I want to make sure that it's something that brings curiosity to the customer, and so that they'll come by the booth and see what I got going on. And when they get curious, baby, their pockets get curious too, okay? How much of these can I get? It's the pockets, what the curiosity says. In their pockets. So once you put the lid on, this is what it looks like, okay? Simple and to the point. Little bath bomb and towel set. Now, you can easily take these and say, for instance, that you have some left over from after Christmas and you go into Valentine's Day. Don't know about this say Christmas, okay? So you can take this with the ribbon and all, because I'm going to tie another piece of ribbon on the outside to kind of bring it to life and, you know, make it look cuter. But you can put this whole little concept in front of a teddy bear. I'm telling you about these teddy bears all day long, because for those of y'all who have a nice selection of teddy bears, yeah, put it in front of a teddy bear. And you got a whole other gift concept. And it ain't got to be a huge teddy bear. It can be a small one. Something just a little bit bigger than this, or the same height, or somewhere in that nature where you can make it blend in together. Put it in front of a teddy bear. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. If you ain't got no teddy bears and you need something as a filler to go inside of a basket, you can still add this inside of a basket and just upcharge it just a little bit to cover the charge of this. Y'all get where I'm going with this? Stuff like this can easily be added to another gift without even having to take it apart. You don't have to take it out of the container. Y'all see all them gift sets and stuff that be in the stores where you got a container inside a container inside a container? Never in a Million. Y'all ain't seen her videos? You better go watch them, okay? Because she definitely be showing you how to container inside of a container. And it'd be awesome, okay? This is what I mean by that. Take simple stuff like this. Put it out there. You can either do like Still Classic likes to do, add roses and stuff like that. And I wouldn't put a big, huge rose in here. But if you got some of those smaller ones like Tasha has, Pretty Girls Designed by Tasha has, the ones where she said she mistakenly bought because she thought they was the big ones, but they end up turning out to be small. You can use some of them small ones if you got some of those, the little mini roses. Or a mini flower, or whatever the case may be. You can add it and enhance this even more. The point is, don't be afraid to make these small gifts, because they will set you up for success. Why? Because you can always add them into another gift to fulfill that other gift, to make that gift pop and get sold. So don't be afraid of these small, inexpensive gifts. I've showed you guys on plenty of videos on how to take what small gifts you have left over, add them to a bigger gift, and enhance that bigger gift and still be able to sell it. And you didn't have to take nothing apart. So it takes stress off of you trying to figure out, oh, what am I putting in this basket? I need one more thing. Well, look at your small gifts that you have left over and see if one of them can fit in there to fulfill that bigger basket. And if it's so, put it in there. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. So it looks like you just basically purchased these from a store and add them to your gifts. Y'all get where I'm going with this? So I hope this helps some of y'all. And I ain't mean for this video to be like extremely long, but I really hope this helped some of y'all in your mindset on how to gift within a gift, or gift by itself, and to see where you stand with, you know what I'm saying, with your flow of gifts. Don't be afraid to make it do what it do. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.